Sorry about that, folks. Video got cut off by a phone call. It's the only problem with using an iPhone. Maybe somebody can enlighten me on a way to block calls while I'm filming. Haven't really looked that up. Suppose I could Google that. Oh, I better separate my mythic here. Omnarth, Locust of Rage. Locust of Rage. So we have a core ally token, swamp, and a conduit of ruin. Marasa Ranger. Crumble to Dust, a Ruination God, and a Wasteland Strangler. Plains and a junk token. Alright, buddy, it's been a rough weekend and week. Alright, should have been a relaxing one, but it didn't go that way. Turn Against, Resolute Blade Master, Slab Hammer, and a Painful Truths is our rare. Truths. And a Swamp. Definitely keep all those full art lands. Everybody loves a full art land. I put them in my giveaway packs that I give away at F&M. Rot Shambler, Coastal Discovery, Pathway Arrows, and a Sanctum of Ugin. I have no idea what that's worth. It's interesting though. Sanctum of Ugin, just a regular land, does not come into play tapped. You can add one colorless mana to your mana pool. Whenever you cast a colorless spell with current mana cost 7 or greater, you may sacrifice Sanctum of Ugin. If you do, search your library for a colorless creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Interesting. Oh man, wondering what I just saw there. So we do have a foil. We have an Angel of Renewal, a Retreat to Khazad-dûm, a Blighted Gorge, and a Desolation Twin. We have a foil, a Processor Assault. And we got a full rare. I don't know whether that means we're not going to get an Expedition or not. I don't believe that. I got one of the times I pulled a what do you call it? Invention on this channel. I pulled an Invocation in that box, and I hit 2 foil rares and the Invocation. So I don't believe that. I heard people say that, but I don't think that's true. Alright, no foil here. Man, these cards are hard to flip through. We have a Sky Leopard, the Grove Tender Druids, and Adverse Conditions, and an Ob-Nixilis. Ob-Nixilis. So we did get a Planeswalker. A meh one, but a Planeswalker. Don't believe he's worth much. I believe there's an Ob-Nixilis reignited and took a promo foil that ruined its value. I'm not sure. He's 3 and 2 black. His plus is you draw a card and lose 1 life. His -3 is destroy target creature. And his -8 is whenever opponent gets an emblem, target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. It's really not very powerful at all. And, as far as the big picture, it's not. Alright, so we have a foil here. A United Front, a Brood Monitor, a Cryptic Cursor, and a Shambling Vent. So we got a Noma of the Land Cycle. and a Pilgrim's Eye foil, an island, and a dragon token. What's interesting is the dragon tokens, there's a 6/6 from one set, and a 5/5 from another set, and a 4/4 for another set, so fortunately you can't use them between different sets. We have a Vile Aggregate, a Pilgrim's Eye, a Blighted Cataract, and a Goldrew's Overseer, and a Plains, and a Knight Ally token. Sorry, got my mythic in the wrong place. So 2 mythics so far. I opened my Return to Ravnica box. I figured I'd do 1 box since we're quote returning to return to Ravnica. In Rudy's words, I figured I'd do 1 box. It's definitely a hit or miss thing. I only hit. I'll go ahead and take a look, see what I hit in the way of Shocklands, but I did hit 6 mythics and 1 foil mythic. And the foil mythic ended up being pretty somewhat valuable. Chasm Guide, a Transgress the Mind, a Blighted Fen, and a Barrage Tyrant. He's another one they created a promo card of, so he's worth squat, sadly. Foil. We have a Herald of Kozilek, a Chasm Guide, an Infused with the Elements, and a Guardian of Tazim is our rare. A Swamp token and a Core Ally token. We have a foil in this pack. We have a Herald of Kozilek, Carrier Thrall, a Retreat to Coralheim, and a Gruesome Slaughter is our rare. We have a Swamp. Actually, no foil. I must have miscounted. I do not expect to make my money back on these boxes. I'm guaranteeing I won't. Even if I hit a invention, it's not, and hit a masterpiece, it's very unlikely. Vile Aggregate, Dampening Pulse, Hedron Archive, and Annoyan Dar Royal Shaper. I just hope to give you guys fun watching this stuff. And the Bowl Land, very nice. I just like to give you guys experience of opening different products. I appreciate it if you know somebody who likes watching Magic, let them know, and I'd love to have more subscribers. You know, the more subscribers I get, the more of my old stuff I'll open. We have a Skyed Legend, a Catacomb Sifter, a Core Blade Whirler, and a Lantern Scout, and a Forced Full Art. 2 mythic box so far. We're over halfway, but let's see where we turn out. Alright, no foil here. Forerunner of Slaughter, Tunneling Geopede, Blighted Gorge, and a Woodland Wanderer is our rare. And an Island. And a Junk token. An advertisement for Origins. Ooh, I'm getting excited. Baby Jace. A Plated Crusher, a Grove Rumbler, an Encircling Fissure, and a Brood Butcher. A Forest and a Plant token. We have a foil here. Very pretty looking foil. I just saw the edge of it. Don't know know what it is. A Tajuru Warcaller, a Retreat to Emria, a Halimar Tidecaller, and a Veteran War Leader is our rare. And we have a Sacred Foundry. We got there on the first box. Woo! Oh, this thing better be recording. I've been losing video. Nah, sweet. Sacred Foundry right there. Bada boom. First box. As Sacred Foundry enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, Sacred Foundry enters the battlefield tapped. There's a mountain and a plains. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, man. Now, the question is, do I open the other boxes? I do believe I do. The actual ratio on these, somebody that cracked tons of boxes research, they said one in every 472 packs for this set. I don't know about that. I've seen a lot of those pulled, but Sacred Foundry, oh man, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Whew! Beat that, Bevers. Alright, we'll open the rest. We have a Grove Rumbler, a Rolling Thunder, a Retreat to Hagra, and a Smoldering Marsh. The Island token. I believe we have the entire land cycle. We have a Smoldering Marsh, a Shambling Vent, Sanctum of Ugin, Canopy Vista, Lumbering Falls. I think there's one more. I might be wrong, but we have almost the entire land cycle in one box. And the thing that matters. I'd definitely like to get another Mythic, but man, that's awesome. Finally pulled a Expedition. Man, that's beautiful. And it is flawlessly centered. It's gorgeous. I'd say that's a 10. That's a Gem Mint 10. That thing is flawless. I might consider getting this graded. But I might see a slight flaw there. I'm not sure. Wouldn't be surprised. I'd like to hit a couple more Mythics here. Mainly an Ulamog. Vampiric Rites, Coreblade Whirl, a Ruination God, and Apart the Waterfalls, or Water Veil is our third Mythic, and a Foil Dispel. That's pretty sweet. Very nice. Foil Dispel. I think that might be worth a couple bucks. It's gotta be. I mean, one mana instant counter. Let them go ahead and reprint that in what is it, M19? Alright, no foil here. We have a Drana's Emissary, Breaker of Armies, Molten Nursery, and a Sunken Hollow. So we do have the entire land cycle. Hit the entire land cycle. Mountain and a plant token. 9 to go. Man, pumped over that. Man, I'm pumped. That's awesome. A Skitterskin, a Void Attendant, a Retreat to Emria, and an Oran Reef Hydra. And a Swamp, Full Art Swamp. Eldrazi token. I was never big on the Eldrazi, on that whole thing. I don't know. Just never did it for me. No foil. We have a Vampiric Rites, Tide Drifter, a Retreat to Hagra, and an Exert Influence. A Forest, and an Eldrazi Scion token. Got a very little reason here to open the rest of the boxes, except an Ulamog. Got all the lands. And a Sacred Foundry. Pretty awesome. Stasis Snare. I have a foil here. An Ulamog's Despoiler, a Crumble to Dust, and a Serpentine Spike is our rare. And we have a foil Lifespring Druid. It's a cool looking foil. An Island and a Core Ally. See, let anybody tell you ever that if you get a foil rare or a regular, if you get a foil rare, you won't get a masterpiece, or, you know, that's bull. That's just bull. Proven. Never give up hope. We have a Bloodbond Vampire, a Core Entanglers, a Blighted Step, and an Akum Hellkite. And we have a Mountain. What the heck? I only counted 9 commons there. I've had some really weird stuff lately opening products. I've had all the flip cards replaced by rares. I had a pack. Didn't open it online, but I had a pack with 12 cards in it. It was sealed, and I noticed it felt empty, and it only had 12 cards in it. But it had a rare, and it was a Planeswalker, so I didn't complain. We have an Angel of Renewal, a Brood Monitor, a Titan's Presence, and a Blight Herder. I'd definitely like a Titan's Presence here before the end, but 4 packs to go. I know that's going to happen. No foil. I have a Hagra Sharpshooter, Cryptic Cruiser, a Blighted Woodland, and a Cinder Glade. Oh, so we were missing one of the land cycle. A Mountain. That's a different card from the other land cycle cards. It's a mountain and a forest, and it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. So that's a buddy land, but a late buddy land. Interesting. Cinderglade. No foil here. Serene Steward. Pilgrim's Eye. A Royal Sprout, and a Kiora, Master of the Depths. So we have 2 Planeswalkers, 4 Mythics in this box. I think I freaked my dog out. She ran into the other room. But can you blame me? An Expedition Envoy, a Dampening Pulse, an Ulamog's Nullifier, and a Radiant Flames is our rare. And we have a foil Mountain. Very nice. I was hoping for a foil Bull land, but that's still pretty sweet. Well, a foil Bull land generally is pretty sought after. There's control players everywhere, what can I say? Last pack. Last pack magic. Can we hit another... Can we hit another masterpiece? Let's try it. I'd really like that Titan, but we'll see what happens here. I bought the product, so I'm gonna open it, but no foil. A card with a really weird side to it, though. Firemantle Mage, a Rising Masma, an Ulamog's Reclaimer, and a Prairie Stream. So another land cycle card. Yeah, that's a lot of land cycle cards. Yeah, that Plains has a weird whiteness to its side. And Eldrazi Scion Token and Plains. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed this. This was a pretty awesome box. We had 2 Planeswalkers. Very nice. Obnixis and Kiora. I believe those are the only... No, there's 2 more... There's at least 2 more Planeswalkers. I believe. We had the Sacred Foundry of Foil Mountain. We had we had more of the Land Cycle cards than I can believe, and I'm not sure if any of these full rares, if any of these rares are worth much. I'm also not sure the LA Encampment's value. I'm pretty sure it's not much. So absolutely awesome. I'm going to check out the value of the Sacred Foundry and wrap this up. And I probably will be cracking the other BFZ boxes. Either that or I'll hold on to them while the price goes up because it is soaring. I'll decide later what I'm going to do. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let your friends know. I'd like to have more subscribers. Just another look at this Sacred Foundry. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm definitely going to have to get the sleeve. That's for sure. And be careful because I've seen sleeves do damage. And I hope everybody has a wonderful night and a wonderful week. Better one than I've had, that's for sure. That definitely improved it. Have a great one.